All right, welcome to the next tutorial video that is on the JHS teacher dashboard. So I'm currently on the JHS teacher dashboard. There are some variation on the dashboard in terms of the roles and then what they can access and what they cannot access. So over here, you can see that I'm a JHS teacher. So this is a JHS teacher dashboard. So I'm currently assigned to Basic 9, but despite the fact that I am assigned to Basic 9, I can enter scores for all the subjects, for all the classes based on the subject I'm being taught in those classes. So this is how the dashboard look like. You have here your subject assignment. So these are your subjects assigned across the classes. You can view the dashboard, which is a bit different from the primary class teacher dashboard. So likewise, the dashboard is divided into three sections. We have the left panel that is containing the menu, and then the top, as usual, the name of the class teacher, the accessibility setting, message, and other stuffs. Now, so on the main menu, you see we have the dashboard. So from the dashboard, we look at the quick access. So the difference here is that you realize that the JHS teacher dashboard is not having some of the features that we have in the primary teacher dashboard, like the HR management, student and academics, the AI insight. As a tab, they don't have it. The report, they don't have it. So basically what they have access to is their dashboard, the subject that they are to enter scores for. So as a class teacher, you are only limited to the subject that you are teaching in the school. You are only limited to the subject that you are teaching in the school, and the subject that you are assigned to. You cannot enter score for a subject that you are not you have not been assigned to. That notwithstanding, the subject that you have been assigned to by the school admin will only appear on your dashboard, and that is what you can enter scores for. So in entering the scores, you just go straight forward and click on the enter score over here. As you click on the enter score, it opens up the SBA score entry form for you. So you select the over here, you don't even, you are only having two subjects that you can input scores for in basic 7, that is creative art and computing. So you cannot enter subject beyond these two subjects that you have been assigned in basic 7. Right. Now we have the name, so you can just enter for purposes of demonstration. I've just entered only two names into the system. So you enter the scores as usual, as you have it here. Then you can just enter for the project work, maybe 40, 50. As usual, if you've entered above the threshold, it will give you a red indicating that it will give you a red signal indicating that there is an error here for you to correct it. Now, so the project work may be 20, I have 20, then you enter for exam score 56, and then maybe 80. So as you are done, you just click on save all, and it will save. So after clicking on save all, you see that the score saved successfully. So you can just go ahead and select the other subjects over here as creative art and enter the scores for them, or you still go back if you so wish, come back to your dashboard and then select the next class, the next subject that is creative art. Is the same thing. You also enter the scores for the creative arts as we have done for the computing. So that is how you are going to also enter scores in the system uh, for the students using the teacher dashboard. That is the JHS teacher dashboard. Now, so after entering the scores, you can go back and then select another class. So I'm done with basic 7. I can enter for basic 8. And then, but for the purposes of the tutorial, I will not enter for basic 8. But there is something interesting here. Now I want us to draw our attention to basic 9. If you click on basic 9, you realize that you cannot enter. There is a message here drawing our attention that 108 of students are missing date of birth. So what it means is that without entering the date of birth for the students, you cannot enter score, and you can enter score, right, but you cannot save it. You can enter score, but you cannot save. So there is a prompt here. All students must have date of birth before you can enter or upload scores. Please update the missing record. So this is the role of the school admin or the class teacher or the class master, or what we call the form master. So if you have issue like this, you can just go ahead and prompt the class master or the school admin to update those ones so that you can enter the scores for them. So basically, that is what you have on your dashboard. So the rest of the things that we have spoken about, we have the usability, accessibility, teacher AI, Ghana Computational Thinking Explorer. All these things are the same. You come to my rating. My rating is to evaluate what's the name, your workshop that you'll be having. You can evaluate it here. So basically, you will not see the students' details like the way we see it, the student repository like the way we saw it on the primary teacher dashboard. So you are only to enter scores for the classes and the subject that you have been assigned to enter scores for. Our other things, services in the system, and a quick access, you are also equally going to enjoy it, just like the way the primary teachers also going to enjoy it. So you can still have access to your learning management. On our learning management, you can come to the 4 pillars. We have the decomposition, pattern recognition, which are all having 32 activities. Within these 32 activities, you can still drill down and check what is happening. If you come to abstraction, if you come to algorithm, so you have all of them here. You can come to live quiz. The live quiz here, you can host it. You can let others join, which we have seen or be seeing in details. We have quizzes. Base, you select the pillar that you want. You select the level. You check the questions and then you go ahead and do it. The exercise. Under the exercise, you have the Carol, the robot, and then we have block coding. You select the maybe JHS, then you start coding. The basic interactive block coding is here. The resources are here for you to also check on it. So all these are additional informations that we are making available for the teachers to use. So we have also the breakdown. All these things are curriculum aligned learning management, curriculum aligned content that will help you improve your pedagogy or to give you a basic understanding of how you can simple uh, handle the subject or teach the subject for to the understanding of the learners in the class. So you don't need to be a computer guru to teach about decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction. They are all steps in solving a problem. They are all steps in solving a problem. So when you come to teacher AI assistant, the same way, the teacher AI assistant, uh, you have uh, you have the ability to select your to key in the details in the learner plan and have it generated for you, just like we have seen in the primary level. So you can pick maybe JHS 1, you can select the subject over there, you select the substrand, you select the strand, the substrand, then the performance indicator, content standard, you select all of them. Then you proceed with can maybe pick the critical thinking and everything. Then you come to the local environmental contexts where you select your community, maybe rural community, uh, the local environment, the notes, local environmental notes. So let's say things that are in that community that the children already are aware of and they can relate. That is when you are teaching the lesson from known to unknown. So let's say on the local environment we have, let me see, um, Nima Mamobi, Mamobi Central Mosque. So Nima is not rural, so let me just pick urban. Then the local food, maybe kinky with hot pepper. Then maybe the local business over there, maybe a fishing. I don't know, but I'm just putting fishing over there. Then the cultural items, the local references. So maybe you can still say Mamobi, mosque. So just because of time and just because of demonstration, that's why I'm picking things. But just that we want the note to be contextually relevant so that the children can understand from known to unknown. So the pattern recognition, the pillars to solve the problem, either you can use decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction, algorithm. So for the purposes of this, after selecting everything, you click on generate. So like I said, 50% is the AI credit you are going to use, the CD equivalent of the AI credit you are going to use to generate this learner plan within a minute or two. It will cost you 50%. So you enter your Momo number, the service provider, then you wait for a prompt to be sent to your Momo. So you just approve it. As you approve it, you wait for the system to configure or confirm the payment. So like payment confirm generating in progress. So the system is generating the learner plan for you. So as you rightly see it here, the system has successfully generated the learner plan for us, giving us all the indicator, the indicators that we need where the system pick the learner, the content from is also, or what we call the references are in the notes for you to see. So one interesting thing is the examples that we mentioned, the environmental context that we have mentioned, all these things are used in the notes. So for instance, show the student a picture of a common local food item, for example, a plate of kinky with hot pepper. ask what is this. So the children will also know, they already know about kinky, so they are relating the examples from the immediate environment. Okay, so the teacher activity is also there. Um, so all these things, the good thing is that use a flashcard which pictures of familiar items like example fish, mosque, all the things that we have used in the local environment are being used in the note over here for you to see. So you can go ahead and then add pictures to your notes. We have teaching tips for you. Use gestures and facial expressions to emphasize sounds. Differentiated learning strategies are also spelled out for you how you should handle the different learning ability groups in the classroom, and then extended activities are also here for you. So you can just enter them, upload your pictures or the images that you want to use in the note, so that you can just download it as PowerPoint, as PDF, and then you use. So you can add as many pictures that you want and it to show. If there is something that you want to add, you can click on edit my lesson note. Then you come and do the addition or subtraction that you may want to do in the note. Excuse me. So when you are done, you click on save lesson notes. Then after everything is said, everything is good, you click on download as PDF. So you download as PDF, then you just open it here. So as you open it, it's nicely subject English language class. Then your school information and everything is here for you. The period, the date, the week ending, if you have entered them, all of them will have been here. The keywords, you realize that the keywords we did not select, but the system auto selected for us of the because of the content standard that we have picked. The teaching and learning resources are there, system picked for us. The core competencies are there for us. Then we have starter, main, and then the plenary. So the lesson is written nicely for you to print and submit for vetting. So the teaching tips are added, differentiated learning strategy, extended activities are here. So within some few seconds, this note you can, if you prompt it too well with your local environmental settings and everything, everything will show in the note as you see it beautifully here. So collect this how we are making life very easy for all the teachers. You have the AI Academy where when it is open, you look at the AI fundamentals, machine learning basics. We'll be opening them as we go along the way. And all these things you have the privilege to enjoy with the system, or it come with the system. So on that note, I'll just pause the video here and maybe continue some other time. Thank you so much.